Hi friends, this is Miss Robin coming to you from the Atlee branch of the Pamunkey Regional Library. And today we're going to do something really fun. We're going to learn how to make a snowman using our hands. Woo! And you can see what he looks like here in the example. So what you need to get started is the paint that you're going to be using to decorate your snowman and some blue construction paper. So you guys go and grab that and meet me back here, and we'll start with a new sheet of paper to begin our snowman craft. The first thing that you want to do is get your construction paper together. I'm going to use 2 pieces of construction paper that are dark blue in color, and I'm going to glue them together. So I'm going to turn them this way, and then I'm going to get a little bit of glue from our handy glue bottle and hopefully get it to work for us. It's okay if you get a little too much. Whoops, I got a lot too much, didn't I? All right, now we smear our glue in just like this. There we go, because we want to make a nice overlayer over the top. Just like that. So it's okay if you get a little bit of glue on your construction paper, because that's where you're going to put your snowman and it won't show up at the end. So the first thing we want to do is make sure that our hands are nice and clean, so wash them with some nice warm soapy water. And then we're going to get our hands in the white paint. And this is white washable paint that I would recommend. So we've got our hand, putting it in the paint. And we just want to go over to our paper and go like this. And you can always pick up the paper and move it if you want to get more coverage. And remember, this is the bottom part of your snowman, right? So he can be a little fat if you want him to. And now we want to do that again and repeat the same process. Put your hand in the white paint and your palm and go to the top, and we're going to make it a little bit smaller. So we want to go like this, a little bit smaller for our snowman's head, right? Okay, pretty good. So next we want to wash our hands and we'll do some snowflakes. Okay, so you can do your snowflakes whatever size you'd like, so you can use any of your fingers. I might go for a little one if I'm looking for smaller snowflakes. Just kind of put them all around the picture. All around the picture. Because our snowman is definitely going to be out in the snow, isn't he? What's next for our snowman? Well, I think we better put some eyes on him, don't you? Let's get some eyes on our snowman. Let's use the black one for little coal button eyes, right? So here we go. We'll get some eyes on our snowman. Just hit our finger and then go 1, 2. Ah, looks good. Now let's get some buttons on our snowman. We go down here for buttons down the belly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, looks good. And now I think we should do a snowman mouth, don't you? Let's get our mouth. So I'm going to use a smaller finger for that one, but you can use whichever one you want. I'm going to try for a little finger and see if that'll work. So let's make our smile. I think that looks pretty good. Now, our snowman also needs a nose, doesn't he? What do we use color-wise for the nose, do you think? Well, if we take a look at our snowman that's down here, we want to use a orange carrot nose. Yeah. All right, so let's get over to our paint and try and use a different finger, not one that's got paint on it already or one that's going to work. Get an orange right here and put our nose in. Woof. Wow, that was fun. And you can kind of put the orange in wherever you think the nose should go and add a little bit more orange right there. That's kind of fun. It's got a big carrot nose. Yeah. Now, I think the snowman needs some earmuffs. What do you think? So, our earmuffs are going to be in the red paint right here, and you're going to take this part of your hand, cover it in paint, and put the earmuffs on. Now I'm just going to go around the other side so you can see me a little bit better. So we'll put the red here, and the red here, and we're going to go just like this. Plunk. Woo! Yeah, that's pretty messy, but it was fun. All right, so now that we've got our earmuffs, we can wipe our hands off so we don't drip everywhere. We need to put in our headband, don't we? So let's get a headband that connects the earmuffs. So we grab the black paint right here and we draw a headband in. Yeah. That connects the earmuffs. Yeah, that looks pretty good. But I think we're missing something still. I mean, he is out in the snow, right? So he's going to need something to keep him warm. What do you think? A scarf. Yeah, that's right. We're going to need to put a scarf. And I'm going to go with green. Now, you can go with whatever color you like. But I'm going to try green. So let's get a green going here. And we'll put it right around his neck, just like that. And we'll put one out and one down. There we go. There's our scarf. I think that looks great, and it's a lot of fun to mess in the paint. Feels good on the fingers. I think you'll enjoy this craft a lot. All right, there's our snowman using finger paint. I hope you enjoyed it. And we're going to make another snowman here in just a few minutes. Okay, everybody, now I'm going to show you how to make a snowman that you could use as a greeting card if you want to. And it's made out of dark blue construction paper, white paint. You're going to need a black Sharpie, some safety scissors, a little bit of red yarn, some paint brushes if you got them, red crayon, orange marker or orange crayon, and some wine corks. So let's get started. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to take our construction paper and we want to fold it in half. Just like that. And that's going to be the work surface that we're working on. We've got our paint laid out for our snow scene. We've got a couple of corks that we can use, that cork bottles. And the first thing that we want to do is take our white crayon and draw ourselves some snow. So let's do some snow hills right here, like that. Maybe some like this, and another one over here. Yeah, we got some snow. All right, now we can get our snowman in. We want to take the fattest cork that we have, maybe this one would be one for me, and dip that in the white paint to get our snowman. Just like that. Twirl it around a little, get it nice and covered. And then there's our snowman. There's the bottom. And there's the top. Yeah. Okay. Looks good. Now, we want to go ahead and take a paintbrush and put in some snow. And sometimes the best way to do that is the other end of the paintbrush. So we take our paintbrush and put some snow in our painting. Looks good. Now we can also use that same paintbrush and paint in the snow at the bottom. Get a nice white, fluffy looking snow. Get your ground all covered with snow. And of course, speaking of covered, you definitely want to do this on an area that's a work area that's covered. You notice that I have a plastic covering, a tablecloth over the top, which really helps. All right. Now, what do we have left? Well, we need to get our tree, don't we? So let's get the brown color for the base of our tree. You can take our cork again and put a little paint on it. And this will be our tree. Right here. All right. Now we want to make our tree with some green paint. Put it right here. And we will say 1, 2, 3. Now I kind of want a taller tree, so I might go a little taller. So let's go 1, 2, 3. And we can add a layer at the bottom. 4. Here's 1, 2, and 3. There's our other part of our tree. What do you think? I think it looks pretty good. And now we're going to give it a little bit of time to dry, and we will decorate the edges of our tree so it looks like there might be some snow that fell on it. I'm going to add a little bit more brown to the bottom. I think it could use that. Maybe make it a big tree base. Yeah, I kind of like that. And remember, it's your card, so you can do what you'd like to. So let's let it dry for a few minutes, and then we'll go back in and decorate our snowman. So I think the next step in the process is we want to decorate our snowman and, of course, make him some arms. So in order to do that, I would recommend a black Sharpie pen. And the first thing we can do is to do little nose and eyes and all that kind of fun stuff on your snowman. So here we go. Let's get our eyes down. 1, 2. There we go. Then we need buttons, right? So let's do our buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we can do our mouth. Yeah. We also want to do a nose. So let's get a little orange nose there. And then I would suggest using a black Sharpie marker for the hat. So let's take our black Sharpie marker and draw our hat on. Just to do a little square on the top, like that, color it in, and a nice round brim at the bottom. And of course, we need some arms, don't we? So I went outside and found this. Let's see if we can break this up and glue it on as our snowman's arms. What do you see? That might be a little long. Let's see if we can break it just a little bit more. There we go. And we also want to glue on a scarf. So let's get our arms on. Like that. our scarf right here. And there we have our snowman. I hope you enjoyed making it. Thanks, and come back and see us real soon. Bye-bye.